GX logo lesson 9A for the Mac. Now that we've got circle program and it all works, we're going to keep going with that idea. We are going to change it so that we get a little bit different. Well, we're going to do half circles. Let me CG this down here at the command center. Alrighty. Come over here to the procedures page. I'm going to hit return a few times. Get that. Don't worry, the programs don't go away. They're just hidden for right now. If we've got circle program, we're going to make a half circle program. I'm going to call one half R, which is going to stand for off to the right. Use a variable, of course. How do you make a half circle? Repeat 180. Left bracket. Make sure they're left brackets, not parentheses. Forward, like we've done before. X times 3.14 divided by 360. It is just like a circle. Except for one thing, you still turn right 1, because if you don't, it'll keep going around. You still divided by 360 because it's almost like a circle, it's just that you don't quite keep going. And end it then. Let me zoom in on that. Half R, X, repeat 180, 4 to X. Times pi divided by 360, right turn 1, looks good. Type in half R, give it a number. Looks like the pen size still left over. I'll turn that back to, I'll try to turn that back to 1. Do that again. Alright, looks good. If I do that, I can do a program called bounce, but before I do that, let me make another program. If we got one off to the right, we might as well have one off, excuse me, off to the left. I'm going to highlight that, copy it. Well, maybe not. I'm going to highlight that, copy it, come over here, paste it, Command V. But I don't want to have two programs for half R. I want to change one for half L to go off to the left. If I don't change the right turn, it's going to do the same thing. Now I've got half R off to the right, half L off to the left. I'll check it just to make sure it works okay. Beautiful. Makes a half circle off to the left. We're going to do something called bounce. I mentioned it just a little bit ago. It's going to do exactly what you think it does. It's going to make the turtle bounce. Right now it'll be a turtle. Later on it might be kangaroo, might be rabbit, might be something else. I'm going to have two variables. I'm going to call them M and N. M is going to control how many bounces. N is going to control the size of the bounce. I could put that as a note there if I wanted to. Repeat M. I'm going to make a half circle off to the right, and I'll control it with the variable N. After I do that, I'm going to turn around 180, and what it's going to do is it's going to do a half circle, turn around, end. Just keep doing that over and over and over again. Let me come over to the command center, type in CG, bounce, we'll do 100 of them, size 100. And it keeps going and keeps going. It must be a little bit off, because you'd think it just would repeat itself on top of each other, but it must be off enough. Kind of looks like, I don't know, what do you want to call that, a fence? We'll try that again. That's so cool. We'll try that at bounce 100, but not 100 of them. We'll go 200 of them. Won't take too long. Maybe chairs in a theater. I don't know. Some kind of idea like that. The turtle bounces, makes a half circle, turns around, doesn't wait at all. We could put a wait in there. Keeps going. If you change the angle instead of 180, you could have it do some other things. We'll talk about that in a later program also. There's another program I want to do. It's called Wave. and it does exactly what you think it does. Instead of just doing half R, I'm going to control it with M again. Actually, we'll control it with M, N, and O. M is going to control how many? N is the half circle off to the right. O is off to the left. Repeat. M. Make a half circle off to the right, size N. Now, if you understand, half circle off to the right goes off to the right, and then the turtle is pointed down. If you go off to the left, the turtle's left, not your left, then we can make it actually go into a wave. So half L with size O. Wave. Let me zoom in on that. And let's do wave. Wave 100. That would be 100 of them. Size 100. Size 100. This one doesn't get off as much. The half left must correct it. I can stop that, CG it. Let's do wave 100, but make one 100 and the other one 50. Watch what happens then. Oh, the possibilities are endless. Bounce, right turn 180. Wave, no turns, just make them off to the left.